up, everybody? It's Wes and Andy. Welcome back. Or maybe welcome for the first time. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be a first time.
If you are a first timer,
Welcome.
yeah, welcome to the show. It's Random Fandom Tuesday night. This is the show where we comb the headlines over the last 7 days or so, and we specially curate some of the oddest, funniest, weirdest, coolest ones that we thought were worth talking about. It's our little news magazine show. We've been doing it for 93 episodes.
Yep.
Only once a week.
7 to go till 100.
Once a week. You guys do the math. It's a long time.
Yep.
And that's okay.
It is.
That's okay. This year has been no shortage of weird and woolly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure we'll have more of that tonight.
Absolutely.
I saw some interesting stuff today, actually.
I did. I saw one at the end of the day. I was like, oh, crap. That's
too late?
Newsworthy. But
Was it too late to put in? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can talk about it without a slide.
Because it's not good news for us.
You mean us as a nation?
A nation and collectors.
Oh, dear. Okay, if there's no slide on that, we should get that out of the way soon. But not before we have another dose of
Random Fandom Trivia.
Because what would a night be without some of that?
Good trivia.
Trivia.
Just before we launch into the questions.
Okay.
Josh is here as well.
Oh, hey.
Zazel.
Hello.
Sean is in the house as well.
Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody here.
Bad news for Josh. It's supposed to snow.
Snow in the Bama.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that is uncommon for you folk down there.
If it's anything close to what I saw happening in Kentucky, that sucks. They're like,
why? What's going on over there?
They've got snow, but they're flooded out. So people are like trying to escape their frozen waters.
Oh,
it's so ugly.
And I got upset because I spilled washer fluid on my hands today, filling up the car.
Well, at least your hands are anti-freeze repellent or something.
Well, it was fucking cold, man. It was like I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was with the wind, but I got in and I actually thought, did I get frostbite just doing that just now?
You might have. The wind chill does not take long.
I turned the steering wheel heater on when I'm like, that's not enough. So I just turned the heat up on high and put it on the vents and just stuck my hands on the vents.
It's one way to do her.
Yeah, I'm still kind of like
trying to get feeling.
No, I've got feeling now, but it's like, tingling? You know how afterwards you get kind of burny?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm still a little burny. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, Josh.
I believe you did mention that.
And,
Zazel.
Poor Zazel.
I forget what cold feels like. Listen.
You better hope it doesn't come down to Australia.
You don't want the reminder that we're getting.
No.
Nope. I should have put in some of the shots of me doing the driveway the other day. The bank on the sidewalk at the front of my lawn is at my shoulders. Yep. And I'm just over 6 feet tall, so
we could have put a shot of the car in the driveway as it got one car length away from the house on Sunday night.
Yours. Yeah.
Oops.
Big thank you for everybody who tuned in on Sunday night as we were almost a half an hour late because I was head down
dealing with winter.
Head down clearing snow thinking I got lots of time. Really didn't.
All right, let's get to this question here.
Oh yeah. Okay, random let's just do this again.
Sure.
Random Fandom Trivia.
Remind everybody where we're at.
That's right.
Okay.
So luckily, you can't visit this title street since it's located in the fictional Springwood, Ohio. Which street is it? A, Sesame Street, B, Mockingbird Lane, C, Elm Street, or D, Jump Street?
So I always got the impression that Sesame Street was somewhere New York-ish.
Where the air is clear. I don't know if it'd be in New York, but
I don't know. I just had it in my head that it was always like in New York. Like
one of the 5 boroughs.
Oscar's can and the stone staircase up to the building. Just I'm like, New York. I don't know why. So I don't think it's that. And Mockingbird Lane, I'm pretty sure that was they were in California. I'm almost certain that they were in California for the Munsters, so it's not that.
At least in the Rob Zombie remake, they were.
Oh, that's true.
Josh,
wow.
and C,
I don't know.
Sean's coming in with taking a shot. D. Fair enough.
I didn't watch 21 Jump Street, the
The
series
show
or the reboot movie.
Hmm.
I did see a couple of Elm Street movies, but I couldn't tell you where they were, just other than like in your dreams. I will take a shot in the dark, and I don't know as well. Let's see.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. All in, folks. Zazel, you want to chime in on this? Maybe. Or
In the going.
Maybe.
In the going. All right, it's gone.
It's gone. Going. If you guessed anything other than C, you are incorrect. It is indeed Elm Street.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. The actual fictional address of the house in the film is 1428 Elm Street.
Okay.
And though you can't visit the fictional town of Springwood, Ohio,
Yep.
you can visit the actual house.
Which is located where?
Los Angeles, California.
Oh, it's in California.
Get this, 1428 North Genesee Avenue.
North Genesee. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
The numbers on the house were stolen and never returned, according to the home's present owner, Angie Hill, who is still upset over it. And this is shown on the second disc of the documentary Never Sleep Again, The Elm Street Legacy, which came out in 2010.
If you had the opportunity to live in a horror movie house,
Poltergeist.
would you?
Yep.
Not me.
I would.
Not a chance. Nope.
Josh was saying, I'm thinking Freddy, honestly.
Freddy, honestly. Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want to go there. But, and Sean doubling down, it's C.
It's C.
Oh, Josh would hate to live in a movie house. Well, I guess there would be downfalls, right? Because weirdos like me would always be driving by saying, hey, that's the house. Sean says, the Amityville house. That one I might not live in. Because even the house looks like it's staring at you.
The X Mansion.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
It's not too far from us.
I know. And there might be an opportunity to go visit.
I think that's something we should seriously consider doing.
I do as well. Yeah, exactly, Josh. All the random people coming over to take pictures. But, I mean, if you're at the Freddy house, I mean, you just embrace it, dress up like Freddy, and all of a sudden you're popular.
Yeah.
You're internet famous. But
well, that has been this week's edition of
Fandom.
Random Fandom Trivia.
Mm-hmm. We do have a couple sad notes to begin on here. Actor Biff Whiff has passed away.
That's a real name.
That is his...
Biff Whiff.
Yeah.
Is that a stage name?
That is his stage name. His actual name is
okay.
Gary Crotty. No birth date is known for this guy. Apparently he was very secretive about that. But his cameo reads that he's been acting for 1,000 years.
Oh, you mean Cameo, the service?
Where you call up and get messages. But his birthday apparently is on February 1st of
some year.
Yeah.
Of a year.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, he's been apparently in a multitude of roles, but he had been hospitalized since May of 2023 due to severe side effects of a year-long diagnosis.
A diagnosis with something we're not going to say?
No, we're not going to say, I guess.
Because they don't know?
Extended battle with cancer, I believe.
Cancer.
Some type of cancer.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure which one. But yeah, he's been all over. He's had multiple guest spots on the Netflix sketch comedy series, I Think You Should Leave.
I haven't seen that one.
He was also in that Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Oh. I'd have to go back and watch it because I don't recall him either.
Yeah, he's had guest spots on the Gidget sequel series, The New Gidget.
Oh, dear. Now we're going back.
We are. The original Night Court, Roseanne, Crossing Jordan. Children's programs like True Jackson, VP, and iCarly. Also took a couple roles in NCIS, Rizzoli and Isles, The Mentalist.
Okay. All right.
And also, appearances in Desperate Housewives, Silicon Valley, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Fresh Off the Boat.
99!
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't help it.
All good. But, yeah. He has passed away, unfortunately.
Well, that's too bad.
So, condolences to his family and
absolutely.
Fans. And another one we lost this week, unfortunately. Peter Navy I am so sorry about the name presumption or
Oh boy.
pronunciation. I should say.
Pronunciation, yeah.
Tuia Sosopo, I believe is it.
Tuia Sosopo?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with that.
But he's no former professional football player
Okay.
and actor,
Yep.
known for roles in Necessary Roughness, and he played E. Honda
Oh dear.
in the 94 Street Fighter.
In the Van Damme one.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, he's passed away, unfortunately, at the age of 61.
Street Fighter party.
Yep.
Street Fighter watch party.
Yeah. His son, Manoa, confirmed the death on Facebook and is quoted as saying, "With a heavy heart, my family and I want to thank everyone for their thoughts and prayers. Our father, Peter N. Tuiasosopo, passed away this morning at 3:16 a.m. My dad lived an amazing life, and in no way does his impact stop here. We will continue to live with him in spirit, and as saddened as we are, he is without a doubt in heaven with his brothers, sisters, parents, daughter, and Jesus, and no longer in pain." So, no longer in pain. That's a huge one.
Death, according to TMZ, says it was due to heart complications.
Yeah. I mean, he was a big dude, but
I mean, the photo, I'm just thinking he looks like a big guy.
yeah,
He must have been a lineman of some kind.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Josh says, yeah, that sucked. I remember him on Street Fighter. I just watched Street Fighter like 2 weeks ago.
How does it hold up?
Not bad. Cheesy, but not bad.
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? I'm talking about the movies,
Oh.
the original movies.
Oh, tough call. Both have qualities.
It's Mortal Kombat.
You think so?
That is the only answer.
I don't know. Street Fighter kind of played into the cheesy factor.
And it did have Raul Julia in it, so
It did.
that was pretty cool.
That's points for that one. But yeah, so condolences to his family and fans and friends. This next one,
Another death of sorts.
another death, but I'm kind of
Death to a marriage.
well. You know what? This one looks good on him.
Well, he brought it on himself.
Exactly. And hopefully this is the last we will be hearing of this particular saga. But Kanye West and his wife, Bianca Censori, have split, according to media reports. And apparently the crap he pulled at the Super Bowl was the final straw with the whole Yeezy site.
Right.
On top of that, it is reported that he does not have a prenuptial agreement. So,
Oh boy.
yeah. He stands to lose a significant amount.
Didn't I read something though that she's already agreed to what I would consider a very low payout?
Yeah, apparently she's agreed to a $5 million payout.
That's nothing.
But
I mean, to get away from him,
worth it.
sold.
Worth it.
Did you know she was an architect?
I did not know that.
Me neither.
But I mean, he's not exactly parading around for her brain. In that one tweet, he said, "I hold dominion over my woman."
Yeah,
whatever
dominion,
the hell
yeah.
that crap was.
Sure.
Yeah. What's Josh saying here?
Oh, Kylie Minogue was super attractive in Street Fighter.
Yeah, she played Cammy. But
She gets it all.
well, she's getting good press, and like basically after the crap he pulled, even the e-commerce site Shopify has
Shopify, yeah.
removed his site
Well,
because it violated their terms.
now I got to go looking at the Shopify terms to see what it says specifically about
No Nazi
Nazi Nazi propaganda.
Don't be an idiot. But yeah, so they're splitting up. Hopefully she goes on to bigger and better things without him. And
Yeah.
yeah, nuts to that guy.
Well, she can go back to being, an architect
Mm-hmm.
if she wants to.
Do whatever she wants.
Yeah, exactly.
This next one's neat, though. Apparently, there is a Dungeons and Dragons live action series.
Buddy. Oh, buddy.
In the works.
I'm pretty ramped up for this.
The Forgotten Realms. And it's in the works at Netflix from Sean Levy and Drew Crivello
So
and Hasbro.
I just, when they say Forgotten Realms specifically, I just got to know if they're going to get Ed Greenwood involved somehow. He's still around. He still lives in Durham.
Really?
Yeah, he's in Oshawa all the time.
Oh, jeez.
Jeff, our friend Jeff over at New Books,
yeah.
has talked to him on occasion when he's been in the store.
Hmm.
So yeah, the creator of the Forgotten Realms doesn't live too far away from us. He did get, I think he got a credit in the movie.
Well, hope so.
because the D&D movie was set in the Forgotten Realms. But the Forgotten Realms, I think, by and large, the most popular Dungeons and Dragons campaign setting. Certainly, it's sort of the throw everything at it and see what works. That's sort of the world you do it in. That or the original D&D world of Greyhawk, I suppose. But yeah, I'm very excited. There is a lot of very cool literature that's come out of different areas of the Forgotten Realms. And I'm curious to know if they are going to adapt any of the stuff that's like any of the literature, or are they just going to do a new original story and just use the setting, which is totally fine. It is a setting. It's not a story. It's a setting. So it could go either way. I'm excited for it.
Well, when they got a lot of established lore and whatnot, do like Disney's doing and cherry pick.
Well, the Forgotten Realms has been around since
87?
the 80s. Yeah. 87, is that what it is?
I think so.
87. Okay.
Josh says that's cool.
One of some of the most revered literary fantasy characters come from the Forgotten Realms. If you've ever read anything about a lot of, oh my God, what's his name? R.A. Salvador's work on Dritz Stewardon, right out of the Forgotten Realms. So yeah, I'm super excited for this. Will Ryan Reynolds be involved?
Well, I don't know. I mean, he was attached to the last project.
Yeah.
So could make a cameo. Wouldn't be out of the realm of question, I guess.
No.
Sean says, who used to watch the old cartoon they did?
Big fan. Love the cartoon. Willie Ames was in that cartoon.
Nice.
He played Hank the Ranger. And Peter Optimus Prime Cullen played our villain Venger. Yeah, fantastic show.
Josh says, I saw some, but not much.
It's pretty cool, man. In the DVD box set, they do they actually wrote a final episode. They never got to film it. But on the DVD commentary, they do it as an audio drama.
Nice.
So they do a reading of the script, and it's pretty cool. I won't spoil it for you. Okay? Do they get home?
Spoil it.
Do they get home?
Yeah.
They do get home.
Nice.
Yeah.
And can they go back? Or would they want to after surviving that long?
Well, after the really bad cameo they got in the Dungeons and Dragons movie, I'm thinking maybe they did go back because they were all kind of grown up there.
I mean, you live there too long, you kind of go native, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
You learn the customs, you adapt to the lifestyle, and
blending in.
Yep. Next up, apparently Diamond Distributors is finally getting some good news. Apparently there's a surprising number of people stepping forward to purchase.
Really?
Yeah. Following the recent Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing. One report says the companies would shut the door if nobody showed up to buy it by April 1st.
Yeah.
But per Bleeding Cool, about 30 different parties are now under non-disclosure agreements regarding the purchase of Diamond.
Interesting. 30.
At least 30. So there's 30 under NDAs, but then there's more on top of that.
I'm curious to know if any one of them has the
go-to to get it all.
Yeah, to buy it all outright and not have to split it up.
And it's possible. But they did reveal what assets are currently up for sale this week as well. And it does include the rights to Free Comic Book Day.
I saw that. Yeah. But that's just a name.
True.
You could still have Free Comic Book Day and call it something else.
You could.
Comic Book Giveaway Day.
True.
Right? And not get your ass sued off.
Yeah. But some of the assets they're looking to do are the actual Diamond comic distributors, the Diamond book distributors, the Alliance game distributors.
Oh, really?
The Collectible Grading Authority, CGA, division, Fandom World division, FreeComicBookDay.com division, Diamond Select Toys and Collectibles, LLC.
Okay.
Gentle Giant.
Yeah, they bought Gentle Giant.
The Iron Guard Supplies division, Comic Exporter Inc., Comic Holdings Inc., which is the holding company that owns 50% of the non-debtor Diamond Comics Distributors UK,
Okay.
and then finally Diamond Comic Distributors UK.
That's a lot going on there.
Yeah. So there is set to be an auction to occur March 24th in New York City at Raymond and James Associates. The bid deadline is March 19th with the sale objective of March 14th.
We're having an auction for the company?
Or at least the assets.
Oh, dear. Okay.
So potential buyers must submit their qualifying bids and attend the auction in person or via representative.
Yep.
And the sale hearing scheduled for March 27th. Objections to any sales must follow strict guidelines and deadlines. So
All right.
once somebody puts in their bid and it's good.
$1, Bob.
Yep. I think
that's right. We'll go in it together. $2, Bob.
2. Do I have 3? Do I have 3, 4, 5, 7?
I'm broke blowing the bank here, man, by putting $1 in. Does the unicorn go back with them? Oh, the unicorn. Uni. That's a real original name, by the way. Uni. No, Uni does not go back.
Well, wouldn't he just get here and like disappear because he's a magical creature?
Well, no, because in Dungeons and Dragons, they're real.
I guess so.
Uni, voiced by Frank Megatron Welker.
Really? So,
yeah.
Like Transformers represent.
Absolutely.
Nice. This next one's kind of weird. Kid Rock cut his performance short in Nashville when the audience didn't clap enough.
I'm underappreciated. I'm leaving.
Basically.
Bye-bye.
They were performing a cover of Proud Mary.
Well, maybe that's why they didn't clap loud enough.
Maybe. But he was appearing as a special guest for the birthday bash for Bon Jovi keyboardist David Bryan.
Yeah.
And, they go on there, they get the drums and the keyboards and everything going. He starts singing. There's another girl, I don't know who it was, singing there with him. But he gets up and he's like, do your clap thing. And not enough people did it. So he stops them. And he's like, fuck them. Hey, stop. And if you ain't going to clap, we ain't going to sing. That's how it's going to go. So, of course, they started the music up again. And a few people did start clapping.
Yeah.
But apparently not enough for him. Because he cut it again. He's like, you know what? Fuck y'all. You ain't going to clap. I'm gone. And then he walked off stage.
Wow.
So,
Isn't that something?
I would hate to go to a Kid Rock concert and not clap loud.
I'm trying to think,
leave,
is this guy,
in.
is he still relevant?
I don't know. I don't think he's much of an American badass anymore, but.
American old ass.
He's too old to kid and apparently too soft to rock.
I'm trying to excuse me. His latest record was in 2022, so
I'm a few albums behind then. I think the last one I got was
in the 90s.
Oh no, it was in the 2000s. It was the American Badass one, which was like
that's
a greatest hits plus that song. And that was only because the Undertaker was using it for his theme song back then.
Well, that's too bad that you are so, I don't even know what the word is.
High on yourself?
I guess so. I mean, I know that I've been to enough live music events to know that audience participation is always
like
part of
they're
it.
Into it, they're going to be into it. You
but
can't force it.
Is it him specifically that they weren't responding to? Was it the song they weren't responding to? Or is it just he was just being that particular? I'd like to see footage. I would love to see footage of this just to know, to get some better context, right?
Well, there is a clip floating around on TikTok. And honestly, like the TikTok person who shot it, the vantage point right in front of her or him, whoever shot it, is a fan that's just right to town clapping, So
that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, Silver Spider. You make a good point, my friend. We are making him relevant just by talking about him. It's what he does lately. Stirs up some shit just to stay in the public eye. And here we are. We bit.
Yep.
What a dip. Boop.
What's Josh saying here?
How conceding do you have to be to cut it short for that?
True. Follows up with can't do concerts too loud, too many people.
I have personal space issues, but I find that music, most of the concerts I've gone to, It's assigned seating, right?
Yeah.
And the venue that I spend the most time at, it's not one of those places where you'd get up and move around.
Yeah.
But even in the places where you would, like a big arena concert,
Mm-hmm.
the last couple I've been to have been really good, and I've been so focused on the music that I was able to sort of,
Tune out the rest.
yeah, like my personal space stuff, I was able to get through it.
Hmm.
So I appreciate that it's not for everybody, but
Mm-hmm.
what a maroon.
Yeah.
In the words of Bugs Bunny.
Yep. Let's move on. Here.
What's the next topic? That is right. Let's move
Well,
on.
the next topic is a good one. PlayStation announced their state of play for February,
Okay.
and they gave a glimpse of a whole bunch of upcoming stuff.
What that?
That particular screen
What that?
shot is from the upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's: The Secret of the Mimic.
Oh.
So a new Five Nights at Freddy's game is coming.
Okay.
There was a whole list of games, including Borderlands 4, Metal Gear Solid Delta,
Nice.
Snake Eater. There's a Days Gone remastered.
Yeah.
A new look at Onimusha, The Way of the Sword.
Onimusha. I played the original Onimusha, and I'm telling you, I saw some of the cinematic stuff that they showed for this, and I'm like, do I need a PlayStation?
You might.
Can I justify that? I don't know.
Apparently, there's also a new Dynasty Warriors spin-off.
Yeah, they're a dime a dozen.
Another look at the WWE 2K25.
Yeah.
A new Shinobi game.
Ooh, Shinobi. Yeah, okay.
But like I said, new Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater. And it's got a release date finally of August 28th, 2025.
Oh, so we are like just around the corner.
Yeah.
Cool.
And we've linked to the trailer in the show notes because it's kind of cute. And there's also going to be an Ape Escape collaboration with possibly more crossovers yet to be revealed.
Okay.
But if you watch the full trailer, at the end, you do get the little Ape Escape Easter egg. And it's quite funny.
When they stopped, when they took the exclusivity out of Metal Gear and you could play them sort of everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
I was quite happy with that.
Love them games.
Yeah.
But Borderlands 4 has released their date as well through this. September 23rd of 2025 will be the day that it comes out.
Probably better than the movie.
Probably. I meant to see it, but also we linked to the trailer for that in the show notes.
Yep.
They also revealed that the PlayStation Plus game catalog will have additions like Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Great game.
Top Spin 2K25.
That's the only way I play golf.
Lost Records Bloom and Rage Tape 1.
Okay.
And a bunch of indie games as well, including Blueprints and Abiotic Factor.
All interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm. Also, like you see here, there is a clip from, or a shot from the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer. Also linked to it in the show notes. And this time, players will face off against a foe who could become another animatronic character. So, who knows what will be popping up as what.
I can't help but look at this and go, is that Toad?
It looks kind of like Toad. A little bit.
Is that demonic Toad?
Maybe. It's just mimicking his evil Toad.
Oh, Josh says, I went to a Van Halen concert a while ago. It had to have been a while ago if they were together. People next to me were smoking the stinky stuff and got caught. They were asking our group if we knew them, and we were like, no, we're just here.
I don't know those people. Pass it this way.
When I was a smoker,
Mm-hmm.
cigarette smoker, I was taking my cues from everybody around me smoking their pot. And I'm like, if these 6 guys in front of me can smoke doobies for the last hour, I can have 1 cigarette. Who gets the tap on the shoulder from security?
You.
Me. There is no smoking here of any kind. And it's an outdoor venue, by the way. Outdoors.
Amphitheater?
Yeah.
You can always tell, though, because it just kind of wafts your way, right?
Yeah. And I'm like, the 6 dudes in front of me, like, what?
They're very sneaky, sir. But yeah, so PlayStation looks like it's going to have a good year. And cheers to them.
Yeah.
Next up, we get our first look at Nicholas Galitzine.
Galitzine.
Prince
I
Adam.
saw this and I was like,
The first one I saw, I was like, "What the hell is that?" But I've come to terms with it. But
all right, well let's take a look at it.
yeah, because production is underway now. They're shooting it in London.
Yeah.
And some set photos have been shared. of a pink-shirted Prince Adam getting escorted out by police, and one of them is carrying the power sword, which
Yeah,
looks
yeah, yeah, yeah.
really freaking good.
So last year at Niagara Falls at the con, um, I considered buying an unlicensed power
Replica.
sword, and boy, did it ever look very close to that.
Nice. Josh says that's my
Yeah,
type of
my
luck.
type of luck as well. Yeah, yeah. Also, I don't know in this series of tweets, did you notice there's one that I saw a split screen and it's almost it's as if like he's doing the like the Prince Adam
Yes.
laugh.
Yep.
Oh dear. And he's wearing a pink shirt.
Yeah, so it's like,
perfect.
bright color palette. A lot of people are kind of freaking out though because clearly this is set on Earth,
It's on Earth
but
again.
it kind of goes back to the synopsis where, he crashed on Earth when he was 10 and it took him 10 or however many years to find the power sword so he can go back.
Yeah, so I mean the idea, and I did read and I won't quote the source because it's completely unreliable, but internet rumors
Mm-hmm.
that basically said it's going to be a sort of a fish out of water story. Um, that he will go back to Eternia and he will have to embrace his heritage and
Mm-hmm.
all of that stuff. I think the question for me is like, how does Marlena and Randor fit into this if Adam has been on Earth for a decade?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Like it's not like Hordak stole him and took him to Etheria.
and what reason did you have to send him away with the power sword? Huh.
Castle was getting stormed by Skeletor and Hordak, and
That's an interesting idea.
So
to have
they
him
Supermaned
arrive,
him.
to have Adam arrive, and Grayskull is already under siege, and Skeletor's sitting on the throne or something,
Oh,
and then it becomes a rescue or something.
could be.
That would be cool. Why
Josh
is he
asks,
getting arrested?
I'm assuming because he's running around with a giant sword.
It may be.
Yep.
Exactly.
Sword in public. But, details are still under wraps. We don't have too much to go on, but, the rumored synopsis 10-year-old Prince Adam crashes on Earth in a spaceship separated from his magical sword, the only link to his homeworld on Eternia. And after tracking it down almost 2 decades later, he's whisked back across space to defend his home planet against the evil forces of Skeletor. But he will need to uncover mysteries from his past and become He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe.
The most powerful man in the universe.
That's not a lot to drop on someone's shoulders, is it?
That's cool.
But,
I have already, I am already the demographic for this.
yes.
I'm a middle-aged dude that grew up on this. And so this is aimed at all the other middle-aged dudes.
Yep, exactly.
That like this stuff.
And
so
I'm hoping because of where it's at, it's a bunch of middle-aged dudes that grew up on this stuff making it.
I feel like that's sort of the that's where we are right now.
And like, even if it is just a little touch on Earth, I mean, technically that is a nod to the 80s movie, right?
It's the inverse, really.
Yeah.
We're going to start on Earth and go back to Eternia, not start on Eternia and go to
End
Earth.
up on Earth.
It tells me that, and I'm hoping, God, I hope that, we talked about this before, like when a movie is a streaming movie,
Mm-hmm.
it just looks different than a theatrical
It
movie
does.
sometimes. And this being like, okay, it's going to be a streaming movie, it automatically tells me, oh, lower budget.
Yes and no. I mean, look at Amazon with their Rings of Power and
That's true.
Age of
That's
Resistance.
true.
Dark
We know.
Crystal
Yeah, but what are they willing to spend
on this? Yeah,
Right.
That's the bottom line, right?
Are they willing to spend the tens of millions?
I would hope so because, I mean, you look at what a cartoon did in the 80s as far as merchandising and cash cow that just kept going and going and going and is still going.
That is true.
Josh says, I hope it's not like the ladies live action. True.
The fact that they're even including Adam
Is
what I mean?
like levels above the other one.
So,
Same
yeah,
as just
which-
Dolph Lundgren running around as He-Man.
Yeah, he just completely ignored that aspect of him. And the fact that we can have one actor play both roles, I think that may be in part why they ignored Adam in the other movie. Now you've got to cast another actor.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do the
I mean, they could have gone the 2000 route where He-Man is bulky and huge and Adam is a skinny little dude.
right? They do the Shazam thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's get a kid actor to be Adam, and then a
I mean,
burly,
Essentially, that's what they did in
burly man.
the second Netflix series, right? The one aimed at the lower audience,
Oh yeah,
younger audience.
yeah.
But yeah, apparently, and this is from an article. It says it's set to hit theaters on June 5th, 2026. So will it get a theatrical run?
Man. Sorry, theaters.
Yeah.
Well, then something's changed because I thought this was specifically going to be a streaming movie now.
I don't know if they invest in it, and
If they can get a distributor, sure, that's great.
yeah.
That's great.
But what's Gaz saying here?
Honestly, if it were a bunch of middle-aged dudes making this, it would be on Eternia.
It would just be filmed in New Zealand. So they're starting in London, so I don't know. But anyway, how about some toy news?
Yeah, man, let's talk toys.
We got some toys. Not a lot this week, but some.
I didn't get any new toys this week.
Oh,
Wait, did I? I got Doc. Was that last week?
that was last week.
That was last week. Okay.
Yeah.
I got nothing. Oh, no, I did. I got a new toy for Valentine's Day.
Oh, nice.
I got World's Smallest Optimus Prime.
Excellent.
$5, by the way.
Ooh. Josh says, I'd make it in Eternia. A lot of us would.
But, I mean, we're going there. We are going there. And I don't blame them for... sort of keeping that
Including?
close to the chest.
Yeah. Says, go film in Scotland around the castles.
The castles.
It could be good for
Have fun storming the
Interiors.
castle.
use some of the interiors of the old castles for Grayskull.
Yeah. I got dial tone on Friday.
Finally came in,
Ooh, classified dial tone.
Nice.
Saw him online, secondary pricing already.
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
well, that's good. Anyway, first up, coming out of McFarlane, apparently announced on the McFarlane Toy Show, based on the Killing Joke, we are getting the Joker.
Oh,
in
he's
a
wearing
cover
that.
recreation gold label set.
He is wearing that hat.
So he's got his little camera just before he goes in and shoots Batgirl in the spine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So immediately the first thing that comes to mind, other than the iconic pose, is that the coat.
Is the coat removable? Because otherwise,
It's
if
not
that's
looking-
stiff plastic.
that doesn't
that's
look like it to
very
me. No.
limited in its posability.
Yeah, you're not going to get much out of the legs on this one, are you?
Probably not.
That coat's part of the figure for sure.
Gaz says it would be either that or He-Man Scooby
Scooby Boo. Scooby Boo.
Scrappy Boo.
And Scrappy
There
too.
you go. Yeah, but this Joker launches for pre-order on February 20th, apparently exclusively at Amazon. So, what's Mark Farland without another Joker to go with another Batman?
Oh, Sean, they did this one not too long ago, just holding the camera different.
Wasn't that during the Three Jokers run?
Maybe?
Because they did the comedian, the gangster, and
Yep.
the other guy. Oh, Gaz did mean Scooby-Doo.
Do. Which kind of do? No, now we're off the rails.
Dog do?
Yeah, do.
But like I said, you need a Batman to go with your Joker. And they announced, based on Batman Begins, the Batman from there.
Where is he?
Batman.
Haven't we gotten a Bale Batman already?
I'm pretty sure it was included in the 6-bat set, I would think.
But not in the...
But
Not a single version?
I don't think so.
I don't know how I feel about this. Batman Begins, sure, but that's the you want to turn your head suit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But this one available to order online February 21st at select retailers.
Did you see the other one they're doing, the 89 Batman? With the fabric?
I did not see that one. I don't know.
There's
how I missed
another
that one.
89. There's another 89 Batman coming
Huh.
with the the wire, like he holds them up.
Yeah, and he's like the whole bat thing from
Yeah,
part
the
two.
whole wing,
Nice.
the wing cape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's
glider
that.
cape.
Yeah, it's that.
And Sean says, yes, the Three Jokers.
3 Jokers. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Batman from McFarlane. Shock. Moving over to Hasbro, though, we got 2 strike teams on opposite sides of the war for Cybertron. And the first set here is the, what the hell is this one? The WFC S27.
Siege War for Cybertron. This is a reissue.
The Decepticon Phantom Strike Squadron 4-pack.
So who's in this?
So in this particular one, you get Skywarp and 3 Battlemaster figures, which are Shroot, Fracas, and Pterodactyl.
They mean nothing to me. The only thing that's cool about this is it is a Cybertronian version of one of the Seekers in their the Tetra Fighter mode, I guess they call them.
The Cybertron jet.
Yeah. So I mean, they did when Siege was the main line, which was several main lines ago. This was
Hmm.
an early release. It's cool if you didn't get it the first time. I don't know if this was worthy of
Another
a reissue. Yeah.
I mean, it's neat to see it, but I would hardly count this as a 4-pack. I mean, just because you're
I
getting
mean,
the three little,
they're all
you know,
like
battle
weapon
masters.
size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a gun that turns into this, and you know,
I've got a couple battle masters. I don't even know if that's what they call them.
didn't
Like some of my core class figures, which
didn't
are
they
like
used
the
to be
little
like
ones.
headmasters?
Headmasters, yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
I wouldn't count them as an extra figure. It's just an accessory.
Technically they are. But...
Yeah. Oh, what's Gaz saying here though? You got to read this one.
Fear me. Wait.
Get the button. Get the button.
Nailed it.
Oh shit, wrong button. Try that again. One more time. I did not nail it. Fear me, because I am a gazillionaire that can't afford a voice box for his bat suit. And also, where is he?
Oh, all I can think of when I hear that voice is that what is it? Comedy? What's it? Laugh or Die or something? Might be College Humor.
Oh yeah.
But it seals in the flavor.
It's all right. I passed on these the first time around. I don't think I will, because as soon as you drop one, right, you got to have the other two. And I mean, if you really want to get into it, there was a lot of Seekers in those first episodes, the one on Cybertron. So like that's where your Acid Storm and Sunstorm and all those other decoed ones come from. But at least the main three, Skywarp, Thundercracker, Starscream.
There you go. Josh confirms that was hilarious.
That was hilarious. Thank you.
But they've also announced the companion piece, I guess, if you will, to this one, which is the Deluxe WFC S26 Autobot Alpha Strike Counterforce 3-pack, which will get you the Autobot Slam Dance.
So at least this, to me, is these are all redecos, by the way.
Yeah.
But at least you get 3 mostly deluxe figures.
Yeah. You also get a G2 decoed covert clone sideswipe.
Yep.
And a Battle Masters figure. So
I dig it. I dig this one. I'm not a G2 fan, but I definitely dig this.
Definitely looks more like your 80s Transformers than the other one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, they really were, but G1 keeps the brand alive, man.
It does.
We need to reiterate this guy. We got new technology to make these toys. Let's do it again.
Yep. Add some new joints.
Sometimes and sometimes less plastic though.
Mm-hmm.
Less plastic.
More die cast.
Oh, no die cast in a mainline figure. Yeah. It was College Humor. Okay. Good to know.
But yeah, available now for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse, both of these. So.
Solid pass.
Fair enough.
And I love Transformers, but solid pass.
Fair enough.
I heard a rumor.
Uh-oh.
I heard a rumor that Studio Series 86 might be ending next year.
Oh, no.
So, like, is it because they just ran out of characters to do?
Maybe.
I mean,
86 only went on for a year.
Well, Studio Series 86 is specifically Transformers from the 1986 movie. That's it.
You only got, what, hour and 20 minutes? It was a 90-minute movie, was it?
I don't even know if
there's a finite amount of characters you can pull out.
I don't even know if
run out.
Let me ask the machine.
Hey, Google.
The Transformers, the movie, 1986 runtime.
86 minutes.
The running time of the Transformers. The movie is 1 hour and 25 minutes.
1 hour, 25 minutes. Okay, there you go. So almost
85 minutes.
85 minutes.
Yeah. But moving on from before we move on from Transformers, another one I didn't put a slide in because we just talked about it last week.
Okay.
But that
Leo Kaiser?
Yeah, it's
funded, yeah.
So it's going to get made.
Leo Kaiser funded. So I don't know where we're at with the stretch goals, but
at least the main one will be done.
Shall we see where we are right now?
Sure.
Just because stop. The wire's getting connected here. Not connected, caught up.
Tangled.
HasLab, Leo Kaiser. I will tell you momentarily.
And the winning
Loading,
number is...
loading. 11,760.
Okay.
So what are we? 14 for the first year.
Uh,
13,000 for the first year.
okay.
So we're not there yet.
So a couple thousand to go, but 34
But
days still to
we
go
are
in the
funded.
campaign. So
Isn't it funny?
I don't know. I didn't
When
think that
you-
one would go, but
When you look at the HasLab as a whole, all the campaigns,
Mhm.
because they kind of Transformers, G.I. Joe,
Star Wars.
Star Wars, which hasn't had one in a while,
It's weird what goes through, though.
Ghostbusters.
That's true.
But it's just like when you talk about like fans that are going to pull the trigger, like it's the Transformer ones that have like come through like, yep, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Like Transformer fans, yes, I'm going to spend money. I'm not going to wait to the last days of the thing to see if it's going to go. Yep, I'm doing it.
Well, G.I. Joe as well, too, because a lot of those go through, like the Hiss Tank and the Dragonfly.
Yeah.
But, like, stuff you would think would have gone through, like the Rancor.
Stupid bones.
Yeah. Here.
Had it have been, listen, if that Rancor had have been Black Series, like 6-inch scale, it'd have been funded.
Yeah.
Even with the bones.
Oh, what could have been. But jumping over to NECA here for a minute, we get our Planet of the Apes Legacy Series Gorilla Soldier.
Get away from her, you son of a bitch.
Yep. But yeah, it's based on the original 68 film. And this one, I think they're going for the build your own army of gorilla soldiers.
Did NECA not do these already?
I don't believe so. Oh, I'm lying. This is a re-release of the original one.
I thought so.
But this one stands 7 inches tall, includes belt, baton, rifle, and accessories. Window-friendly collector packaging, and available now at NECA retailers.
I said it last week. I'll say it again. Like, the good thing about NECA,
If you wait long enough.
if you miss the thing, wait. It'll come back around.
Yep.
And here it is. Oh, that's it. Thank you. Josh, you totally got me the line. Get your paws off me, you dirty ape.
I thought it was a damn dirty ape.
It might have been that too.
They said damn when they wanted to be edgy.
Show me some ankle.
But sticking with NECA, we also get this week from The Howling,
Oh.
the 7-inch scale Ultimate Werewolf.
Oh.
I don't know. I think his howl might be a bit more vicious based on the look of him here.
Vicious howl.
But yeah, he comes with multiple hands, multiple heads, window packaging. Apparently, he's going to be shipping in July of this year. And
Yep.
He's a good-looking figure. Like,
I mean, if I'd never seen this movie and I just wanted a cool looking werewolf action figure,
yeah,
there you
this
go.
guy would fit in.
There you go. Question for you now.
Yes.
Favorite Hollywood werewolf?
It might be hokey, but Michael J. Fox.
Scott. Scott Howard is your favorite Hollywood
Teen
werewolf.
Wolf.
Not me, man.
No.
No. The Lycans from Underworld.
Ah.
Yep.
Josh says pass.
Oh, it's a pass for me too. But if I wanted a werewolf,
Yeah,
this would
just to go with,
definitely
like, a creature thing, and it doesn't matter to scale, right? Because he can be tower.
No, yeah.
6-inch
Yeah.
marble
Of
size.
course.
But Gaz chiming in here.
Damn you to hell. You did it. You finally did it. You blew it all up. That's the end of Planet of the Apes.
It is. And it may be the end of America. Who knows?
And the whole world.
Yeah. But yeah, this one, it is 7-inch scale, but it stands at over 9 inches tall. So it is a big boy.
He's tall.
Yeah.
Now I want to know.
He's going to be crouched like Chewbacca in the box.
Well, listen, look at that leg articulation, because we've had xenomorphs that had similar.
Yeah.
And you know that they don't always.
No, the joints kind of get a little bit loose, and then his legs never stand
Like
up
those
again.
feet don't look very
Robust.
weight bearing. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Werewolf from the Werewolf in London.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice, and I'd take it for free. Free 99.
Free 99 every day, all day.
Gaz, best werewolf, the one from Monster Squad.
There you go.
Is that the Fred Savage movie?
No, I don't think so.
Monster Squad?
That was the one where like they teamed up with Dracula and Frankenstein's monster and everything.
Oh, okay, okay.
The Fred Savage monster one was Little Monsters
Little Monsters.
with Howie Mandel.
Right.
And he goes under the bed into the weird nightmare world. And
The Monster Squad. Horror comedy. 1 hour, 22 minutes. 1987.
mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Josh confirms there. Feet look small for its size.
That's what I think.
But with that articulation, I mean, is there a possibility that he can be posed down on all fours?
Are we getting extra hands with this? We are.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe there's a hand that is more suitable for
Like a lean forward, about to
Like a
pounce
on
type
your-
deal?
yeah, maybe. But then I wonder, like, he's got that hunchback.
Yeah.
Could I, if I put the figure down, am I going to be able to bring the head up enough to make it look like it's crouching for the pounce?
True.
I don't know.
Don't know. What's Josh saying here?
Yeah, I remember my parents getting mad about him peeing in the bully's drink.
Piss! Who put piss in my apple juice? Yes, that is a memorable part. Just
In
like the
Little
line,
Monsters,
isn't there anybody in your life who wears an over-the-shoulder boulder holder? Way to go, Howie Mandel. But yeah, one more from NECA here. Again, based on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin.
No way.
Yep. This one's, I did not know about this one, but it is Casey Marie with motorcycle. So I'm assuming this might be Casey and April's daughter.
Oh, wow. And so this one, like the originals, when I say originals, the early Last Ronin stuff, full color.
Yes. Yeah, this is, I believe, the expanded stuff of The Last Ronin. But yeah, she is the headstrong daughter of Casey Jones and April O'Neil. 7-inch scale with a soft goods jacket, multiple heads based on various comic book looks.
Yep.
Motorcycle also includes a dynamic posable stand. So you get her doing like wheelies and stuff.
Do you think this will come back around in a black and white version?
I can't see it not. I mean,
Like
they've done it with the rest of the
everything
Ronin
else.
stuff, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That would be a cool bike for the Dreadnoks. Unless you really meant dreadlocks, in which case I'm sorry for messing that up.
No, he meant Dreadnoks.
Okay. Yeah, man, this would be a cool bike for the Dreadnoks.
Yeah, but it comes in collector-friendly packaging with original artwork for the Last Ronin artist, or from the Last Ronin artist Ben Bishop. So now in stock apparently, so it should be hitting shelves soon.
Very cool.
Yeah. Jumping over to Super 7, we get the Berserker.
Oh, we're going back to Thundercats.
Yeah, Cruncher.
Okay.
And
We are definitely
he's a big boy.
We are definitely digging now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's on the? We got who? We got Berserker.
We've got Berserker,
Cruncher.
Well, this Berserker is named Cruncher.
Yeah, because the other one is the pirate captain.
Jack Sparrow.
No, I can't think of his name. He's got the metal
Hook.
No, he's got a horned helmet and he's got a metal arm, a metal fist.
Fisto.
Let's just move on.
Yeah. But yeah, he's 7-inch scale, highly articulated, comes in that normalized Super 7 window box. If you buy the entire wave, you're
going to get a bonus pack?
Bonus pack of 3 alternate heads.
Of course.
One for him, one for the Hunter dude, and I think one for another Mumra.
Oh, nice. They
Yeah.
wouldn't have a shot of that?
It's a tiny little shot right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. I see. I see what you're saying.
Because they haven't really posted the other 3 characters here yet.
3? I mean, there's a robot there. That's like 4. Oh, so 3
yeah,
more.
So he's been posted, but the Hunter dude, the Archer girl, and the robot have not been posted yet.
Okay.
So.
Admittedly, I'm out of touch with Thundercats, and I can't name any of those characters.
Me either, but they look neat. I mean, the Safari Hunter dude kind of looks like Dr. Mindbender gone to Africa, but he's on safari for lions.
Yep.
But, one more toy here coming from Super 7. It's from the Reaction line, a series of blind boxes.
Boo.
I know, but these ones might be a hit.
Blind box.
Yeah. So
first of all, it's Reaction, so I'm like, whatever. They're overpriced. Now it's blind box. The one thing I hate more than it. I hate blind box more than I hate translucent, non-transforming Transformers.
Unless you know the secret codes.
That's what I have you for.
I know, but there's not always secret codes.
Okay.
But hopefully there is for this one, because these are neat. They are Sesame Street.
Hammerhand. Yes. Yes, Josh. That's who I'm thinking of. Hammerhand.
There you go. But yeah, this line, it's a flat of 12, and in there, you're going to be 5 different characters.
Holy shit. Guy Smiley?
Guy Smiley. Guy Smiley, we get Bert in olive pants, Ernie in blue pants, Guy Smiley, Oscar the Grouch, the standard version, and there's going to be a Chase mystery colorway version of Oscar as well.
So the fact that we've had to say that the color of pants, does that suggest there's going to be other Berts and other Ernies with different colored pants?
Could be. I mean, we could get a naked Ernie in the tub with his rubber ducky.
Well, that would just be Ernie in the tub.
I know. You can find him in the tub with his Mr. Bob.
At least Bert comes with a pigeon.
Ernie comes with his duck. Guy Smiley with a loaf of bread.
Pigeon. Guy
Oscar
Smiley.
with his garbage can.
Gosh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, available now at super7.com and other places you get them.
I like the idea of these. There's a nostalgia beat here for me that makes me go, oh, because I had some of those.
The PVC figures?
No, the Little People.
Oh, okay.
I had a bunch of the Little People Sesame Street guys. So like, that's kind of cool. Funny that they're doing that now when Sesame Street's on the chopping block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh says, I would only like Cookie Monster.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Oddly enough, the NECA 6 or 7-inch scale Ernie comes with the letter C.
Oh, you just got one, didn't you?
And he looks so good.
Did you take it out of the box?
Not yet.
Are you going to?
If I get Bert.
If you get Bert, they're going to get unboxed.
So I'm waiting for Bert because Ernie just looks so damn cool.
All right.
But that does bring us to the end of our toy section.
Okay.
But that leads us into our next section.
Well, then I better find the button. And don't screw it up this week. Don't screw it up this week. Which would be, yeah, okay. We're good. I'm ready.
We're ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go into the next segment.
Okay. Not screwing it up this time. Here it is.
Lyrics. It's misheard lyrics. Lyrics. It's misheard lyrics. Tonight.
Night.
Indeed it is. All right. For this evening's misheard lyric.
Yeah.
How about this one?
Okay.
PlayStation, here's my juice.
What?
Once again, PlayStation, here's my juice.
All right. Well, we'll let you sit on that. Of course, as always, I should say we are looking for the correct song title.
Yes, we is.
As always, the blurred image in the background is a clue. We'll
is.
run the 30-second sounder. We'll check in with your answers just after this. I'm looking at you, Song Sniper. And just like that, it was over.
Yep.
Well, that's a lot of blank tonight.
Uh-oh.
That is a lot of blank.
Did we stump Josh again?
Oh. Warm.
Warm, Sean.
Sean, warm.
But the song title is not something, so technically that's incorrect.
That is an incorrect answer. But
Close.
you are warm.
Close.
All right, we got no winner tonight, but we'll let it ride. Let it go. Let's see what else.
Oh.
I can only Lizzo. Wow.
What's Kaz saying here? Nightfall covers me, but you know the plans I'm making. Still overseas. Could be the whole earth open and wide.
Oh my gosh. I know that song. It's weird to read the lyric.
It is. Sean says, Hell's Bells.
Too late, man.
Nope. Not
Too late.
Hell's Bells.
And also wrong.
Yep. All right. The actual lyric tonight. Oh, Josh coming back in. AC/DC, you shook me all night long.
So now
Close.
Everybody think we're all in the ballpark.
We are all in the ballpark.
We're all in the
but
ballpark.
That is unfortunately incorrect.
Except for the Nightfall thing. That's way off.
Yeah. it appears we might have actually stumped our Sonic Sniper one more time, because the actual lyric is, "Hey Satan, paying my dues."
Oh, you know the one.
Hey Satan, pay my dues.
Yeah.
Highway to Hell by
course it's
AC/DC. So yeah, Highway to Hell, their 6th studio album, released on July 27th, 1979, which is crazy because it's still in rotation for me today.
Oh, yes. Heavily.
Yeah.
Heavily.
Gaz says,
Oh, View to a Kill. Oh, of course. Of course it's A View to a Kill.
he's stumping us all the
As
time.
soon as I hear the title, I'm like, oh, yeah. Nightfall covers me, but you know the plans I'm making still overseas. Could it be the whole earth opening wide? I love that song. That is like, it's funny because that's my second favorite Bond song.
Really?
It was my first favorite Bond song right up until Chris Cornell did a Bond song. Yeah.
Back to our song here. This particular album is the first of 3 albums perversed.
Where are you at?
I don't know. Produced by Robert John Mutt Lang.
Mutt Lang.
And it is the last album featuring lead singer Bon Scott.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, Mutt. I have a
Here's my juice.
I have a real appreciation for Mutt Lang, and if you know anything about him, you know that he is more than just a producer. He's a multi-instrumentalist. Sometimes, like the stuff that he did with Motley Crue, like a lot of Nicky's bass lines on Dr. Feelgood are Mutt. Yeah. I only know the songs. I misheard the lyrics too.
Fair enough.
That is fair.
Gaz throws up the horns.
Up the irons, my friend. Yeah.
But staying in the vein of rock and roll,
rock and roll.
Ticket prices have been revealed for the Black Sabbath reunion at Villa Park, and some folks are not happy.
Well,
I get it, but you know, ticket sales have gone on sale,
starting at £200 sterling.
Yep.
That's a lot.
I mean, it could be absolutely worth it because not only is Black Sabbath performing with the remaining original members, but they've also got Metallica, Slayer, Pantera, Gojira, Hailstorm, Alice in Chains, Lamb of God, Anthrax, and Mastodon.
And there was more added today.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is a hell of a lineup.
So Chad Smith from the Chili Peppers will be there.
Nice.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh my.
Will be there. How are they going to get everybody? How do you get all this into one show?
Oh, you got to be looking at a 14-hour show.
This is like...
That's like heavy TO.
This is festival size.
It is.
Yeah.
And in that alley, I could see maybe, but, you know, all profits from the show will be shared equally between multiple charities, including Cure Parkinson's, the Birmingham Children's Hospital, and Acorn Children's Hospice, and a children's hospice supported by Ashton Villa. So pre-sale went on the 13th, with general sale going on Valentine's Day.
So I'd like to know, is the event sold out?
I don't know for sure.
Do we know what it's... Let's see. I'm just going to look up Ozzy tickets.
But the first batch of tickets, I guess, went on sale for February 11th for a select number of fans who shared the pricing on social media. But going in to see the actual ticket prices, they do range from £197.50 to £835 sterling, including fees, which translates to us for $350 to $1,492.09 in Canadian dollars.
All I can get is the press release on the website. I don't even see a ticket. Yeah, there's not even a ticket. Oh, tour history. Nope, that doesn't help.
Ticketmaster is saying that they are now limited and options may vary throughout the venue.
Oh,
so
I absolutely would think. Ticketmaster, here we go. Here we go. Ticketmaster, Ozzy Osbourne.
What do they got to say?
No upcoming concerts. Oh, because Ticketmaster is set to my geographical location. So that.
So they're not going to show you a show in.
No, it shows me Toronto.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, it's looking like it's going to be a hell of a show. Tom Morello is going to be set to serve as musical director.
Cool.
And he's quoted saying, "This will be the greatest heavy metal show ever." And with that lineup, I I find it hard to argue that point.
See, no, but that's a personal preference because I'm thinking there's some, there's some absentees on that list.
True.
But there's guys out there that are still doing it. I would like to see Maiden added to that.
Ooh,
that
that'd be a
bill.
good
Do you
one.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Megadeth wouldn't hurt either.
yeah. But that, I mean, I'm biased. Those are bands that I like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mastodon. Wow.
They're awesome in concert.
Yeah.
I've seen them a couple times.
Well, didn't you say that was the loudest one you went to?
That was the loudest concert, yeah, and it was all
Yeah.
thanks to Motorhead.
Motorhead.
Yep. Heavy TO a few years back.
Ozzy can't walk. Says
be
he'll
there
get up there.
performing.
And apparently he's going to do some solo stuff as well.
Yeah,
On top of
Sabbath stuff.
the Sabbath stuff. So hopefully he'll have enough in the tank
Mm-hmm.
to be able to do. He said he can't do a full set.
Hmm.
So if he does a few songs and
Takes a break and
maybe
come back out.
if he's feeling it, maybe he'll do it. And if not,
If not,
yeah.
he doesn't owe the world anything.
Yeah.
The man has delivered so much. But another thing coming up here, we've also linked to the trailer in the show notes.
Oh, hell, man.
Yeah, we got
I had forgotten that this was a thing.
it's coming. But FX has released another teaser for Alien Earth. And this time it shows us just how the aliens arrive on Earth. And if you haven't seen it yet, you can go check it out. We link to it in the show notes. But it's taking place in the year 2120.
2120.
Yeah. And apparently it's a prequel to Ridley Scott's Alien.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So it'll be following a group of individuals who must face terrifying horrors found within a mysterious spaceship that crash lands on Earth. And in the teaser, we do get to see a little hint of the face hugger. So
I mean, it's hard to keep track of.
they've kind of bounced around in the timeline.
So what's canon and what's not?
I would think at this point, all of it's still canon.
Well, so let me ask you then, the AVP movies, which had the xenomorphs on Earth in the
In the 2000s, yeah.
in like the Mesopotamian, right? The ziggurat in the jungle.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
They were releasing in the Mayan jungle, they were releasing face huggers to impregnate the Mayans who turned into xenos,
Mm-hmm.
and then the predators would show up and hunt them.
Hmm.
So like,
Maybe
does
the
that stuff
crossover
count anymore?
I don't know.
Did it ever count? I liked it, but
It was fun. I mean, they tried to hook it in with like the whole Lance Henriksen character, right? The bishop and what was his name of the company?
Wayland.
That's right, Wayland
Wayland,
Industries. But you know, I'm probably gonna watch this because I like the Alien.
Oh,
films.
I'll definitely watch it.
You know, I mean, they've got a good-looking cast. They've got Cindy Chandler, Timothy Oliphant, Alex
Oh, nice.
Lothar, and Essie Davis. So it's got potential. I mean, as far as a series goes, I don't know how they're going to pull that off.
Well, I mean, if you do it as a limited series,
True,
maybe
but
I mean,
like, I can't see it
having-
being a Walking
having-
Dead type thing. going
having the
multiple
Xeno show
series.
up on Earth ahead of Ridley's movie, almost
It kind of screws it up.
it feels like it's a disservice on some level.
Yeah.
That being said, I'll give it a chance. The show people, hopefully they know what they're doing. They got an angle on it that
Mhm.
because you don't want the thing to be on Earth. Then again, there is a whole thing. The company has been after them.
Yes.
Do we ever get a real reason why? I know they want to weaponize the thing.
Oh, absolutely. They want it for military purposes,
We don't get any real clear indication on how long they've been doing that,
No.
unless you get into the AVP stuff.
which puts it there, and they've been hunting them for years. But that makes no sense when you get to aliens,
Yeah.
because they're like an unknown creature. It's like, well, if you guys knew about this for 100 years, I mean, you put
Yeah.
one on that settlement planet, and it overran the whole goddamn place.
LV-426.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you put one on Earth, years before Ellen Ripley comes back,
Yeah.
and Earth is gone.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't even stop them with water boundaries, right? Because there's no
No,
reason
no.
a face hugger wouldn't adapt to some
We've already
amphibious creature.
when we saw in was it Resurrection?
Yes.
We saw how good they can swim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those little bastards could go.
they swim like gators.
And the face huggers too in that new one.
Oh
right?
yeah. I did enjoy that, by the way.
I watched half of it. I need to watch.
Oh,
the
make
other
another Colonial Marines versus Xenomorphs. Another video game.
half. Or just translate that.
Oh, the
Cool.
Colonial Marine video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
Josh says, kind of wish they'd stop
making these.
Well, they'll stop making them when they stop making money. That's the rule of thumb these days, isn't it?
Like that article I sent out today.
Exactly.
Yeah. Are we talking about that? It's okay.
I can't remember.
It's okay if we don't.
But yeah, director, writer Noah Hawley is he confirmed recently that this is going to update the Xenomorphs look. So I don't know how well that's going to go because like
They've
when they tried to update it in Resurrection, we got that god awful skeleton thing.
So, and that's not the first time that we've done that.
No, like in 3, you
Right.
kind of got the dog alien because it got with a dog,
Which I liked.
and that was, it was a nice adaptation.
The Pred alien.
Yeah, got
We've
that one,
we've had the human alien hybrid before.
and it didn't come out like that. I mean, it comes
Kind
out like this.
white looking, ghosty looking thing. You
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
The protomorph.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's got potential, but
Just let Kenner update the look.
Yeah.
Without Kenner, we wouldn't have all these weird and wonderful, wacky things anyway.
no. There you go. Josh says translate it to a movie. Marines versus Xenomorphs.
Yeah, a whole it was cool in Aliens, but I would take more of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
Colonial
wait.
Marines. They don't-
Starship Troopers.
True. That's true too. Moving on though, and I think this one is spinning out of the I'm gonna say success of Skeleton Crew, because that train of 80s nostalgia is still riding high. But apparently Goonies 2 is officially in the works with Steven Spielberg producing.
Well, is it though? First of all, you got 2 of those, arguably 3 of them that are still kind of hot and kind of in demand.
I would say so. Ke Kwan right now is like red hot.
Yeah, although his latest movie apparently is a bomb,
Really?
which is unfortunate because I thought it would be
The
fun.
trailer looked good.
I thought it would be fun. And Josh Brolin's been on a roll for a number of years.
Thanos and Cable and
Haven't seen a whole lot from Mikey,
nope,
but he's
around.
Sean Astin's still out there.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus.
Are they going to bring Corey Feldman back?
Why not?
Can they rein him in?
He's mouth. They don't have to. Just think, older mouth would be more vulgar, more
He's going to have this thing where Mouth has become a musician, right?
or a comedian.
Oh boy.
But yeah,
When we talk about the pantheon of nostalgia, we talk about movies that should not be remade.
true.
What's the number 1 on that list for you?
Back to the Future.
Which is number 1 on a lot of people's lists.
Yeah.
I feel that Goonies is another one that's on that list.
I wouldn't see this as a remake though, because if we do manage to get the same characters and pick it up, 30 years later, maybe the Goondocks is in trouble again through evil real estate developers.
So
Again,
we had a film like that, similar in the most recent Bill and Ted.
yes, I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it either, but if I had to, put them up against the other 2, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. We'll take the most recent one and put it up against the original. It falls short.
A little bit. And I think that's because it's lacking George Carlin.
That's true.
Kristen Schaal does a good job as Rufus's daughter.
No, she does. She
But-
does. Yeah. I just if you're gonna do a passing of the torch, or it's the kids.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
So now you're dipping into Ghostbuster territory,
They are.
and I
Afterlife
quite
was
liked
awesome.
Afterlife. I thought it was done very well.
Oh, that
So that's
final scene
That
brought
is a
tears to
very
my
high
eyes.
bar.
It is.
Is a very high bar, and we talk actually in our private chat. I wish Hank was here for this because we were talking about that in these 30-year laps. Let's take another swing at it. Very few movies have come close to what I would call the perfect
Mm-hmm.
the perfect
Follow-up.
sequel. And I feel that Ghostbusters Afterlife is it's not perfect, but it's close.
Yes.
It's close. So like I don't know, like there is such a high bar for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they could get Cyndi Lauper to do the soundtrack because she just quit touring, right? So
That's
she's
true.
kinda
Yeah,
hung up
yeah,
the,
she did. She did, yeah.
hung up the microphone. But catch up here on the comments. Josh says,
Make Michael Bain a commander.
Hmm.
Yeah.
follow up to that on Goonies 2. I think it'll be terrible. Well,
We'll have to wait and see on that one.
Sean says,
Gremlins. I hope they don't remake that. So Gremlins has gotten some love recently. They had an
I
animated
want
series.
more of Gremlins.
You do,
I
eh?
didn't like
Yeah.
the animated series,
No.
but I want a third part to my trilogy. Bring back Zach and Phoebe Cates and Gizmo.
Okay. Okay.
Like he can be a little old man now. Like he's all gray haired and
Gizmo can be old.
yes,
Gizmo old.
yeah. Josh comes in. The guy trying to buy real estate up to make a Walmart.
To make a Walmart. Oh,
I could
boy.
see it. And then follows that with didn't really like Gremlins. Fair enough.
I did. I liked it. And I liked the second one because it was just batshit crazy.
Oh, it was so good. They went crazy with all the Gremlin variants.
Only Gremlin I liked was the smart one. He was funny. Yeah.
The brain
In
gremlin.
part two. Yeah, yeah.
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 Take it one time, won't you? But yeah, there was like loose ends left at the end of that movie. So
Gremlins or Goonies?
Gremlins.
Yeah.
I mean, Goonies, we could go back to the cave and actually fight the octopus this time.
The Kraken.
Yes.
Do you think it's still alive?
Oh, absolutely. Those things live for hundreds of years.
Well, the ship has set sail, so if the ship can
It
get
might have
out,
left the cave,
it can get out.
and it just grabbed onto the ship and brought it back.
I mean, what makes Goonies Goonies? It's the
adventure aspect.
the adventure
of
with the kids, but it's the pirate treasure sort of.
it. Yes.
That's your MacGuffin. So is it going to be another treasure hunt?
I don't know. Or could the descendants of the Fratellis show up for making trouble?
I think the Fratellis definitely need to be name dropped.
Mm-hmm.
They are an integral part of the movie.
Yeah. But apparently Warner Brothers has hired Potsy Ponsikroli to write a script for the sequel, and that was announced back on Friday. Steven Spielberg, Christy
Costco
McCosco
Krieger.
Krieger, and Holly Berrio will produce it for Amblin Entertainment alongside Chris Columbus, who wrote the original.
Oh well, that's good to
That's
know.
potentially
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And Lauren Schuldonner will executive produce.
Lauren Schuler Donner.
And then there's no director yet, but apparently Josh Brolin, Sean Austin, Feldman, Ki Hai Kwan, and Martha Plimpton are all named in the
They're on board.
possibility.
Oh, possible. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said recently, Ki Hai Kwan had that own movie, Love Hurts.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I loved him in Loki. He was awesome.
Oh,
there.
I did like him in Loki as well.
And then he is quoted as saying, is there going to be a sequel? And he quotes as saying it's one of the most asked questions in his life, and he would love for it to happen.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
Feldman is on quoted saying, all I can say is get us all together. Everybody's looking good. Sean's looking good. Josh is looking good. We're all looking good still, and we're all alive. Goonies never say die. There's hope.
I mean, Chunk's a lawyer now. Does he come back for
Absolutely.
Does he come back
For a Hollywood payday? Why not?
Do you recast him?
No.
Do you think he would actually want to come back having not acted in?
I think it all depends on how his experience with it the first time through was. Right?
Well, part of that, his experience on Goonies is what prompted him to become a lawyer. Right? He's an entertainment lawyer.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Remember, he brokered the deal for Ki Hai Kwan.
True.
In this latest movie, or in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Ah, the other one.
Yeah.
Well, how about some history?
All right, teach me some stuff.
All right. Well, on this day in 1950, director John Hughes was born.
Who doesn't like the John Hughes movie?
Exactly. Like, he started his career in 1970 as an author for National Lampoon magazine, went off to Hollywood to write, produce, and direct some of the most successful films ever. 16 Candles, Breakfast Club, Weird Science, Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
That's my favorite. That's my favorite right there.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Curly Sue, She's Having a Baby, and Uncle Buck. All-time classic.
My gosh, he did do a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, and then he wrote films like National Lampoon's Vacation,
Yep.
European Vacation, Pretty in Pink, Great Outdoors, Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, Dutch, Beethoven. Dude's
Good
resume
Lord, yeah.
is tight. But moving on this day in 1965,
Okay,
rapper Dr. Dre was born.
nice.
Yeah, Andre Romel Young, professionally known as Dr. Dre, rapper, record producer, executive, actor, founder, and CEO of Aftermath Entertainment and Beats Electronics, co-founder of Death Row Records, began his career as a member of the world-class Wrecking Crew in 1984, and would lead gangster rap to fame in NWA.
Straight out of Compton, crazy
MFer.
named Ice Cube from a band called With Attitude.
That's right. On this day in 1994, the movie Reality Bites opened in theaters.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
American romantic comedy drama written by Helen Childress and directed in his directorial debut by Ben Stiller.
It's funny that Ethan Hawke was in that movie, and it was the quote from him that I read today. Yeah.
Yeah. Starring Winona Ryder, like you say, Ethan Hawke and Ben Stiller. Supporting roles by Janine Garofalo and Steve Zahn. Follows an aspiring videographer working on her documentary about the disenchanted lives of our friends and roommates. And then on this day in 2005, Keanu Reeves' Constantine opened in theaters.
So this is like at a time where I didn't know anything. I didn't realize that this was a comic book movie.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought, oh, it's a Keanu Reeves movie. And I really liked it.
It was good.
I really, really liked it.
Josh says Planes and Trains was a good one.
That was good.
It was.
It was good, yeah.
But yeah, 2005 American superhero horror film directed by Francis Lawrence in his directorial debut, written by Kevin Broadbent and Frank Capello from a story done originally by Broadbent, loosely based on the DC Vertigo comic Hellblazer.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. And it's Constantine as a cynical exorcist who with the ability to perceive and communicate with half angels and half demons in their true forms and travel between earth and hell.
Cool performance from Peter Stormare in this.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, that's your history lesson for today.
The Ethan Hawke thing. I saw a thing from Variety today.
Yes, about how kind of what we've been talking about the last
Yeah.
long while about, Hollywood looking at things from perspective of bottom dollar is it. Like,
Yeah.
art is no longer
It
relevant.
has to make the most money, and it has to appeal to the widest, audience
in
possible.
order to generate the most, or
And
it's garbage, which
yeah,
is wrong.
yeah. And he's talking about like offensive art.
Which
People aren't taking chances on it.
no, because if they get cancel cultured, then they're never going to make anything again.
Yeah. So I think that was part of the appeal with last year with seeing Civil War, right? Like that's kind of offensive, right? It was intentional to make
shocking.
people,
It makes you
uncomfortable.
think, right?
Yeah. So, and I totally get it. Like we do need, and maybe this kind of falls in with the stuff like Coppola and the stuff that they were talking about, how, like superhero movies. I'm not saying that superhero movies aren't cinema, but like there is still a place for art.
Yes.
And
it's not
yeah.
just at film festivals.
No.
Like, it's good that they start there, but they should go a lot farther than that.
Wider release.
Yeah.
But I agree. Filmmakers should be taking more chances.
Yeah.
And studios should be backing them on this.
Yeah, because it started as entertainment/art, and it should still be entertainment/art. Not just
Yeah. No, you're right.
another
You're right.
project to retain the rights for another 5 years.
Yeah, because that never happens.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, I'm looking at you.
Mm-hmm. But this next one here is kind of neat. Alan Richardson has confirmed that there's a new season of a sitcom that is coming after more than 13 years after
What?
the last episode aired.
What?
Yeah. Do you remember Blue Mountain State on Spike TV?
No.
Well,
Do you?
I do.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I love Spike TV back in the day. But yeah, the now defunct Spike TV network, it ran it from January 2010 to November of 2011 for 3 seasons and 39 episodes. It revolved around the fictional Blue Mountain State University with focus on
Yeah.
the Mountain Goats football team. So kind of like in the vein of Varsity Blues and
The
whatnot.
Mountain Goats.
Yeah.
All right.
But it was announced in February that Prime Video would be developing a revival series
Yeah.
with Romano Richardson and other leading Blue Mountain State cast members, like Darren Brooks, all expected to return. And
All right.
he was speaking at NASCAR's Daytona 500 event to promote Reacher Season 3.
Which is about to start
Aren't they going into 4 now?
next week? No, the third season.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
But he was taking questions, and one reporter asked him, what character was the most fun to play? And they said Jack Reacher or Blue Mountain State's Thad Castle. And he said Blue Mountain State.
Really?
So he enjoyed playing that character. But he did put some updates on Twitter/X. And because of how much stuff he's got on his plate right now, it's literally a matter of finding time to slot it all in.
Yeah.
As far as shooting goes. So, if you were a fan of that back in the day, good news. Honestly, I don't know where you could watch it now, because I'm thinking it was a Spike original. And
well, somebody would have to own own the show.
Yeah, but apparently Amazon is looking to get the rights for it.
Well, I mean, if they're getting the rights to do a follow-up, maybe they've got the rights to
some other stuff,
stream the other seasons.
Original.
Yeah. You would almost want to, for people like me who never saw it,
yeah,
right?
So like, you need a chance to catch up.
Yeah, like
actually care about these characters going into a 4th season.
Right.
What's Josh saying here?
I miss Most Extreme Elimination or Takeshi's Castle.
Don't
MXC
get eliminated.
MXC.
Yeah, that was a good one. Spike had a lot of good weird stuff. Mansers was always fun.
Mansers.
Yeah, it answered the questions that most people are too weird to ask.
Okay. All right.
How big does a boob have to be to crush a pop can?
Wow. No.
Another one was what animal's vagina is most like a human? That was an actual question they answered, and it turns out it's a manatee, which is partly why the whole thing about mermaids and sailors. Apparently, a few years at sea, a manatee starts looking really good, I guess. Try getting that thought out of your head now.
I'm ruined now. Oh.
Spike TV. Offensive for all the right reasons.
So they're not just getting run over by boats anymore.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah. This next one, still spiraling out of the whole situation.
Please
in
give
America.
me something to cleanse my brain.
I don't know if this will cleanse it, but Sheryl Crow has sold her Tesla, and she's donating the proceeds to National Public Radio, and is quoted as saying, "There comes a time when you have to decide who you're willing to align with. So long, Tesla."
She's late to the game because Ozzy Man Reviews did this like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he donated any money, but he got rid of his Tesla.
Yeah. Josh says, useless facts, pretty much.
Useless facts. That's aimed at you, man.
I know.
Why did I need to know that?
Because I know it, and I just wanted to spread the knowledge. I watched the show. It's stuck in the brain. It's
oh dear,
filed in there in weird shit no one needs to know. So everyone has to know.
Wasn't that, we call it UFI?
UFI?
Useless.
Yeah.
Useless frickin' information.
I don't know. It could be useful to sailors who are stuck at sea.
Oh.
And they're really lonely. Come on, they got the name Dugong.
They're closely related.
Yeah.
They're not the same.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
No, they're like cousins.
Well, there you go. But yeah, she is the latest Tesla owner to jump ship in the face of the elongated muskrat's actions as a member of the Trump administration.
Strange.
She posted this video on Friday, waving goodbye to it, and as it was being towed away. And, it is weird because she was once a proud Tesla owner.
Not there's a whole bunch of us out there that just can't, we can't just drop the thing out of morals.
You can't just ditch it and get a new one.
But I applaud her for being able to do that
yeah.
and taking that stand. Good for you.
Yeah. She wrote also on her post that my parents always said, you are who you hang out with. And there comes a time when you have to decide what you're willing to align with. So long, Tesla.
That's
But,
funny.
like-
My parents told me the same thing.
Hmm.
Guilty by association, right?
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, I mean, she's helping donate to National Public Radio, which could always use a boost, right? Keep things public. What's Josh saying here?
I don't like Teslas, but not for that reason. I just think they're crap.
Well, they don't do well in Canada. There's so many reports right now of them not even being able to start in the cold weather.
Oh yeah.
Like the batteries just won't go. And yeah,
I've
they're
now
outside of all the
seen,
political.
and it may be the same one I've seen a few times, but I've now seen my first Cybertruck in person.
Really?
God, is it ever ugly?
It is. It's a walking
It's
block. It looks like one of the cars you would have drove back in the early PS1 days. It's a polygon truck.
This is the truck of the future as it was imagined in 1955.
Yep.
It's a doorstop. Yeah, it's just a giant wedge.
Oh, have you seen the one video? There's you know how they do like races up the side of a dirt hill or whatever?
Yeah, with a motorcycle and stuff.
With motorcycle. Well, this guy he pitted a Cybertruck against a Hummer, and the Cybertruck did its little thing. It got about halfway up and then had to back down. Well, the guy in the Hummer he turned his truck into that lane facing reverse and
Yeah,
reversed
and backed up the hill.
Oh, what a kick!
Oh, that's awesome.
So apparently, it didn't have the same engine potential as a Hummer, but yeah.
Well, ground clearance and wheel size and all that stuff makes
Torque
it,
and-
it definitely plays into it. Well, electric should be torquey enough because it's instant power.
Yeah.
There's no
There shouldn't
band.
be any revving.
Yeah.
Josh says, "Guy in my town has one. It's purely,
Purely
for status."
Yeah. What? You're a never mind. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Well,
I can't do
the
it.
status was there
Can't do
before,
it.
right? I mean, because they are expensive. But
Yeah.
yeah. Enough about Teslas. How about this one? We get our first look at Matt Damon as Odysseus in the upcoming Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey.
I dig it.
He looks good.
I saw the picture and I'm like, oh, send this, Andy. We knew this was happening.
Yeah.
We knew this movie was happening. Did we know that Matt Damon was in it?
I don't think we knew that, but we
Yeah.
did know Christopher Nolan was doing it.
We get some of the cast here: Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, Matt Damon, John Bernthal,
Punisher's gonna be in there.
Mr. Punisher. Yep.
Gaz says, "No, Wes.
The
those
future.
were imagined in the 50s were way
We're
cooler."
way cool. That's true. That is true.
And Josh says that'd be cool only if it was book accurate. Fair enough.
So
I've never read The Odyssey.
it'd be a 40-hour movie.
Oh, come on. There's always room on the cutting room floor. But yeah, it's going to follow Odysseus on his perilous journey home after the Trojan War, showcasing his encounters with Polyphemus, the Sirens, Circe, and finishing his reunion with his wife Penelope. So
I'm cool. I definitely think this is going to be cool.
generally when they do these like, Roman Greek era type movies,
Period piece.
yeah, they
Yeah.
all usually come out pretty damn cool.
So this one dips into mythology, right?
Hmm.
The last time that Matt Damon did, I shouldn't say the last time, the last mythological period piece that I remember Matt Damon in wasn't very well received.
No?
The Wall.
Hmm.
Do you remember
I don't believe I've seen it.
that? You've not seen The Wall
No.
with the Great Wall of China?
No.
Okay. I will leave that with you.
Okay.
Check it out if you so dare.
All right. If I so
Um,
dare.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It has some spectacle, but I
Okay.
mean, overall, it's not culturally sensitive. How's
So
that?
It kind of comes in with the Matt
Not
Damon.
not culturally sensitive.
Mm. Josh says he had to do a book report and he liked it.
Oh, okay. All right.
And a Wishbone episode got him interested. Nice.
In the Odyssey.
yeah.
That's cool.
Wishbone was awesome. Gaz says he should do Odysseus for Boston. Oh, God. I'm going to go fight the Romans.
Odysseus. Get on the
Oh.
boat.
Yep. But more good news. Due to a promotion for Tom Holland's family charity,
What did he say now?
It was his charity that let it slip. It wasn't him.
Oh, okay.
But Spider-Man 4 is set to begin filming this summer
Okay.
in London because
Oh.
winners of a sweepstakes receiving a set visit to London, UK are set to go visit there between summer and autumn of this year.
Of 26.
No, the filming is this year.
25.
Yeah.
But if it's set to film this summer, summer
Filming this
25.
Summer
25.
for release.
In
I'm
my
assuming
brain
next
my
year or
brain just
following
went
year.
back in time.
Yeah.
I was in 24 for a minute. I don't know what happened.
It's all good. We're still in 2025, I think. But yeah, filming is beginning this summer, so yay.
So now the question is, at this point, how many more does Tom Holland have in the tank
I don't know.
before they go, you're too old, Spider-Man's got to be a teenager or a 20-something?
No. I mean, we can finally get to the wedding of Spider-Man. Just think. It's got potential.
He's
And they could finally undo the crap they did in the comics.
and he's really engaged to Mary Jane.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, okay.
So the chemistry would be real.
Oh, it already was.
Mm-hmm.
It already was, yeah.
Josh, no.
It'll be Christmas again before you know it.
It feels like Christmas outside right now.
Come shovel my snow. You want to give me a Christmas present? Show up and shovel.
Hell, we'll send you some snow. Come on now.
Free snow.
All
Anybody
you
who
want.
wants. Yeah.
But more good news. Season 3 of Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power has been confirmed.
Finally.
Yes.
It's been this up in the air. We don't know.
Are we gonna
Maybe.
do it? Are we not? But
Oh,
yes,
we are.
they are going to
are.
do it.
Good to know.
Yeah. Directors Charlotte Brandstorm, Sana Hamri, Stefan Schwartz are in place for the upcoming season. It's in pre-production at Shepperton Studios in the UK, and filming begins this spring. But apparently there's going to be a bit of a time jump between the end of season 2 and season 3. And season 3 will take place at the height of the War of the Elves and Sauron, who is seeking to craft the one ring that'll give him power over the rest.
So Gandalf by this point should be fully developed.
I would think so.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
Will characters using our slide here, will Nori be...
I hope so, because I really like Nori's character.
So did I, yeah.
But, when they say it's going to be a time jump, are they talking like 10 years, 100 years?
Yeah, I'm not up on my Tolkien lore to know how long that war lasted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Josh says send some snow my way.
Send some my way.
Fair enough. But yeah, Vernon Sanders, head of television Amazon, has been quoted as saying the creative team has an extraordinary vision of what's to come with the stories that have left us enchanted and enthralled. We look forward to continuing this epic journey for our global customers, delving even deeper into the legendary tales that shaped Middle-earth. And for that reason, I don't want them to jump that quick, because in the season finale of 2, right?
Yeah.
The Balrog shows up. And it's like,
Isn't it enough just for you to know that it's there?
Well,
Because you know what's to come, right?
yeah.
What more do you want from it?
I don't know. I want to watch him slaughter all those dwarves.
That's entirely possible.
Because, I mean, he's got to show up and do that in order for them to go into
Moria. Yeah.
come Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
But, we'll see. I like the first 2 seasons. I'm looking
I've
forward to it.
very much enjoyed the show.
This next one you sent to me, John Malkovich turned down Marvel offers because of bad pay before agreeing to star in Fantastic Four: The First Steps.
What constitutes bad pay to John Malkovich?
Exactly. His quote is funny, though.
Oh, I love it. I love his quote.
It's the reason I didn't do them and had nothing to do with any artistic considerations whatsoever. I didn't like the deals they made at all. These films are quite grueling to make. If you're going to hang me from a crane in front of a green screen for 6 months, pay me. You don't want to pay me? It's cool. But then I don't want to do it because I'd rather be on stage or be directing a play or doing something else.
But here he is.
Yep.
Starring in Fantastic Four. So,
Yep.
do we know who he's going to play?
There's rumors that he's going to be playing Red Ghost, the Soviet dude with
Red Ghost. Okay.
super intelligent apes that work for him.
Yeah.
But that's not confirmed or anything yet, but people are speculating pretty hard based on the one screen or the one little clip you got in the trailer.
Yep.
So, I mean, we'll find out on July 25th when it hits theaters, but
I just thought that was just a hey, I'm not gonna bullshit you.
Yeah.
Here's the reason why.
And like at his age, why would you want to be hung from a crane for 6 months, right?
It makes you wonder how many offers were there.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're wanting John Malkovich, you get a very specific thing from him.
Mm-hmm.
Think about the MCU as it exists right now. What role
Oh,
could you see him in?
I don't know where I'd put him. Something psychopathic though.
They should have made him the voice of Ultron.
That could work.
Yeah.
That could have worked.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know where else I would have put him.
I don't know.
It's a tough one. What do you guys think? John Malkovich in the MCU.
Where do you put him?
What role could he have done?
Mm-hmm.
Has to be an existing role that already exists. All right.
True. Well, we do have a fan corner segment for this evening. And what's Josh saying here? Before
The
we try-
photo looks like they're in a nursing home.
No, he's clearly at the Sundance Institute.
With the old guy standing on the side.
Yeah, holding him up.
That's him holding up a book.
Yeah.
It's my life story.
Yeah. But Josh, if you wanted to call us in on the WhatsApp, we want
As
to go
we,
over this collection.
As we move into this second to last segment, it's a good point to remind everybody we've been taking your photos as you've been sending them to us. Send us your photos. We want to see your toy collections, whether that's a favorite action figure, a toy car, or an entire collection. It doesn't have to be a whole collection. It can be
a
one or
single
two
piece.
things. Sure.
Oh.
We want your stories.
Gaz says Red Skull.
Oh, the Red Skull. Oh.
I didn't mind Agent Smith as the Red Skull.
No, I didn't either.
But I also didn't notice in Infinity War when they replaced him that much. So
No. Okay. All right. Yeah. So as I was saying before, we want your stories. We want to hear from you. We're toy guys. We collect too. We want to know your story. What is it that connects you to the thing? And we want to see your cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So don't forget, you can send us your toy photos. You can send them to any of our socials.
Yep.
We can get them that way. Or you can email them directly to us at fandompower3@gmail.com. All the links are available in the description of the video tonight. You can find us there.
And while we're waiting for Josh here, just to let everybody know, from February 17th, which happened, to February 23rd, everything in the merch site is up to 35% off. So we've currently got 141 designs up, with more being added. And yeah, head over to TeePublic, get yourself a nice hoodie to keep you warm.
If you've been eyeing a particular design that you've been waiting for to come on sale, you're good to go. All right, we've got Josh coming here on the line. Let's move ahead
with this week's Fan Corner.
Hello, sir. You are live on Fandom Power.
Hello. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you just fine. How are things, my friend?
Doing well. How are things up your way?
Snowy. Snowy, blowy, and cold.
Yes.
I just want to say thank you for the overwhelming response when we asked for toy photos. I did not expect several days. Hey, more photos. Hey, wait, more photos.
This is a monster collection, and it's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. This is all from years and years of collecting.
I just
birthday.
love that there is a wide variety of stuff, like the die-cast car collection. What are those, by the way?
The die-cast cars from, if you're looking from top down, all the way up till the third row is all Fast and the Furious.
Oh, right.
And then the very bottom shelf is a mixture of, because where I work at the auto parts store I work at,
Yeah.
we have like exclusive 1/124th cars.
Yeah.
There's some from the old Initial D show.
Oh, I remember Initial D.
Nice.
Yeah.
And some of it from Initial D. There's one in there that's a model of my car, the Scion TC.
Nice.
I'm a big fan of the 24 scale diecast, but I think more so because I'm a Mask fan, and those cars were in 24 scale.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I have a small Andy can tell you, I have a small diecast collection, but I've limited it to like just Hollywood cars,
Mhm.
you know, like the Ecto and the A-Team
Batmobile,
van
Knight
and
Rider.
yeah, Kit. So to see, but I love cars, right? Like it's one of my favorite things. I love car culture. I love racing culture. I love motorsports. So I just like cars.
Yeah, rally racing's my favorite.
Nice. You also have
But yeah,
quite a GI Joe setup there.
thank you. Yeah, that's years of. I started back in I would say roughly I started collecting again 2003 2004 with Allen versus Venom,
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
and then
Okay.
in '07 when the 25th anniversary came out, I was hooked,
Nice.
I
and so I bought everything I could.
I remember, I can remember being set up at a toy show as a vendor, and a table across from me was covered, and I mean like covered in 25th anniversary carded figures, and I'm like, do I need to collect GI Joes? And I didn't, and you know, there's some regret there that I didn't because I love the 25th line. I think they're amazing.
Hmm.
But then Andy hooked me on classifieds.
Yeah.
So I am collecting
Yeah,
GI Joes again.
yeah,
And
I have a few classifieds as you can see, but
mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh, there's more of them. Okay, yeah, there's my Gundam collection.
Are those all model kits?
No, that's actually from the Gundam Universe line. They're all
Okay.
Okay.
pre-assembled like that.
Okay, that's good then. Diecast or
But
plastic?
they're plastic.
They are, okay.
You know, the figures that you see in front of the Gundam Wing was actually back in 2000 2001 when
Yep.
Gundam Wing was still airing.
Yep.
There was a Bandai pack of figures that you can buy and it had them all in there.
Nice.
God, that's Gundam's been around for a long
It
time.
has.
Since what, the 70s?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sean
Yep,
says,
0079.
nice. Sean says, nice collection.
Well, thank you, Mr. Sean.
And then we got one more here with more individual stuff. And the tank, I believe you said you got from Captain Power Tim Dunnigan himself?
The tank figure,
Oh,
yes,
the
sir.
tank.
I
Yeah,
was
tank
at
figure. Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, he was Joe Fest. That's what I'm trying to think of. Joe Fest last year, 24. I got to meet him in person. I knew he was there, but I didn't know where he was. And I was just walking around with my son. And all of a sudden, I just so happened to see him, and I just stopped in my tracks. And then I kind of embarrassed myself because I kind of fanned out a little bit, looked
Been
down a
there.
little bit. But
Andy, you know
I was
that
just like,
Captain Power was filmed in Toronto?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
it was.
And you know who played? Speaking of tank, this is a cool little piece of like, hey, did you know? Do you know who played Tank on the show?
No.
Sven Thorson.
Sven Torsen. Why do I know that name?
He was, uh, first of all, he's a friend of Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Okay.
and he's been in a bunch of Schwarzenegger movies.
That'd be why then.
Yeah, he was one of the villains in Conan.
Okay.
And do you remember the Rundown
Yes.
with The Rock? Remember the two guys, the two meathead guys?
Yeah.
He was one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
The ones they feed the fruit to.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
And he was also the security guard of the floors in Mallrats.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I definitely know that one.
So yeah, the guy's been around for a long time.
I love the little shelving units you got for the Joes, though, with the little.
We talked about that the
exploding
last
background.
time, and you said that those cards, that they were sort of custom cards made for that. I just love them.
Mm.
It
Me
just
too.
adds something.
It's toygear.com is where I get those shelves at. And
Shout out to Toy Gear.
they're
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I just stumbled upon it one day because I was looking for something that I can that they you can hang them up on the shelf or on the wall like that.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
they're also perfect size to put in boxes, and they can stack on top of each other, and like all the little pieces and stuff can stay in there. So if you're storing things, you don't have to worry about them sliding everywhere.
That's cool.
I want to talk GI Joe just a little bit more here because there's a couple things going on. One, I see you have the vintage headquarters.
I do.
So here we go. Question time: original headquarters or mobile command center?
Ooh.
I'll be honest with you, I never had mobile command center, so I'm just gonna say vintage headquarters for now.
Yeah, that's my choice too.
Yeah,
I
and
love it.
Never had either.
I've never, and I'm actually getting the Cobra Terror drone next
Ooh,
Oh,
month for my birthday.
that's
nice.
awesome.
I've been paying monthly payments on it. Luckily, the local toy store takes payments
Oh,
on it.
that's great.
That's cool.
That's great
Yeah,
that they're holding it for you. And
yeah.
so now I wanna shift a little bit. I want to talk about the 12-inch figures in the middle photo
Hmm.
Hmm.
because I mean I know who Snake Eyes is. I've seen that one before. And Destro looks pretty obvious, but run me through who the other ones are.
All right, so if you're looking at the picture going from left to right, you got Duke. This is
Okay.
Hall of Fame, by the way. You got
Oh,
Duke,
right, right.
then you got Snake Eyes, and then you got Grunt, then Flint, and then Camo Duke.
Okay.
Which when you get him in the sunlight, he turns purple.
Oh, really?
Neat.
Wow.
Yeah, and then of course Destro, and then Major Blood.
Oh, that is Major Blood. Okay. The mustache made me kind of go, I wonder.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Was that
yeah.
line
Well,
very extensive? Did they do more than just those?
they actually had quite a few of them, and that Destro was the first time you ever got to see Destro's face. That mask comes off.
It's removable. Oh, wow. Okay. Does he have hair?
Uh, I believe so, but if you give me a second, let me go
Oh,
get
okay.
him, and I can tell you better. He's in my back bedroom.
I was thinking about my own collection right now, and I was looking at because you sent me that thing with, so and so's having a sale, and
Hmm.
I'm like, do I get the Cobra Officer and just hold on to it and see if they do a retro?
They also Cobra Commander had one too, where his mask was removable, and he's still wearing like a Cobra Trooper
Hmm.
face mask.
Oh,
Yes, it does have hair.
like the hardcover thing. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, he does have hair.
There
He
you
does
go.
have hair.
He does
Nice.
have hair.
Okay, so there really is a guy under there. That's
Hmm.
cool to know. He's not
Yeah.
just a robot.
Hmm.
No.
My God, man. So wait, we talked about this before. Oh, there's Adam from Go Figure is here. Hey, hey, gents. Hey, Adam. How are things? Long time no chat. Good to see you tonight.
Hmm.
We're talking to Joe Fan 84. It's our friend Josh down in Alabama. We're looking at toy collections. We want to see your collection. Send us a photo of one of your toys or all of your toys, and let's hear your story. I want to hear your story.
Hmm.
Josh, when did you start collecting again?
It started. I kind of honestly never really left. I started kind of getting into. I was, of course, I came in the Deke era of GI Joe because I was born in '84, and so that's when I started getting into GI Joe. But at the time, GI Joes were a
Sure.
little on the expensive side, so I didn't get many of them. But I got a ton of the core because they were close.
The core. That's right. I guess the better question is, when did you start collecting with your own money?
Hmm.
With my own money.
Yeah.
Um, it around when the 25th anniversary came out.
Oh, oh 07. Oh, so you started collecting around the same time that I did.
Hmm.
Because I didn't start collecting toys again until 2007. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
And then I quit in 2011 when I started dating my first, or yeah, when I first started dating my first wife, and
Yeah.
I kind of put everything up and put it all on the back burner, especially when my son was born, and then
Was that something that
yeah,
she did not like your first wife? And I've been married more than once as well, and I can absolutely attest to this that not all spouses get it. They don't not everybody understands it.
Hmm.
Was that an issue between the two of you?
it was a big issue. She absolutely hated it. She found it
Yeah.
to be childish,
To say that
and
my ex-wife tolerated toy collecting, but she didn't embrace it. Not the way that my wife does now.
I got
there's a
lucky.
lot of things I remember when I saw the 50th anniversary of sci-fi in the store one time, and I wanted it so bad, but she just told me absolutely not. So,
Hmm.
but
That's
I wound up getting it later.
I
it's nice
feel
when the
like
opportunity comes back
it's
around.
amazing what constitutes acceptable when it comes to collecting, right? Like, why is it that, you could have hundreds of little tiny spoons that will never touch your mouth or bells that from every state in the union, but an action figure, no.
Yeah, she collected porcelain frogs.
Oh, right, because that's fine, but GI
Yeah.
Joes, no way.
Were those the little ones that used to come in the tea boxes?
Oh,
You remember those? The little porcelain
well,
frog or whatever?
there was more than that. There was the
There's like a whole collection.
Tetley had
Yeah.
the little guys.
There you
Yeah, we
go.
would be at like vintage or at antique stores and stuff. She'd see like a little frog and she'd pick one up or an owl.
Hmm.
See, Adam, I love that. My wife doesn't understand it, but fully supports it. She's a beauty.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Would it matter if it was toys or
Something else.
I'm into racing or I'm into something else? It's the fact that they can support you and love you because of the thing you love, right? If it makes you happy,
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, some people are just mean.
This is true.
Listen,
True.
if we're talking about ex-wives, that's a whole other thing.
Right. I'm trying to keep it PG. 'Cause I know my
That's
son
right.
listens.
Yeah. All right. Andy, how much more we got?
We got a couple more items here.
Josh, you're welcome to stick around. We're gonna move on though. If you got to get going, I totally understand. Just let me know what you want to do.
Did y'all see the Fandom Power sticker I had on my door?
I do see it.
Ah, we
sitting
did.
on the
Yeah, it
door,
looks
yeah.
great. It looks great.
Normally I have a big cart or cutout of Duke sitting there, but I brought him inside for a Christmas decoration.
Nice.
What did you hang lights on them?
No, I put a Santa hat on him.
That works.
I love that. I bought
It didn't work very well.
at the dollar store near us. They had little hair clips, like little tiny banana clips,
Mm-hmm.
and in the clip it had a Santa hat on it. I ripped the Santa hat off the clip, and it's big enough that it fits kind of okay on most 6 or 7 inch figures.
Nice.
So I've had Bruce Lee wearing it. Superman wore it this year.
That's hilarious.
I just move it around every year.
Yeah, this hat was a little large. It kind of gave him a Dark Helmet vibe.
Oh,
Jesus.
nice. My wife has also started collecting Playmobil, and I support that maybe too much. Oh, so wait,
That's awesome.
Adam, you don't support Playmobil. You enable Playmobil.
That's right. There's a lot of good Playmobil though. Like they've got a really good chunk of licenses going.
They do. They do.
Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, A-Team,
Yeah.
007.
And licenses that we don't see from other brands.
Mhm.
I have the
Scooby-Doo.
18 one.
Porcelain Frogs is the best pull I've ever heard. I did the same thing. I liked it's one of the things that I like to share with my wife, but she has her own things that she likes.
Mhm.
And for her it was pop vinyls.
Nice.
And I definitely enabled that because I would buy them like, "Oh, you like Game of Thrones? Here's the whole wave of 8." So and that's
Yeah,
how that
there you
started.
go.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's actually an outside storage room that's climate controlled. That's where all my stuff sits. And
Nice.
That's the important part
try
though.
try not to clutter my house up too much in case I start dating again.
Climate controlled.
Well, that qualifies right there as a man cave, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's true though. Once you start new relationships, it's always one of those things that you have to like
Roll out
you
slowly.
have to approach it from a, "Oh, and by the way, you need to know that I have a hobby." "Oh
Mhm.
yeah, what's that?" "Well, I like to collect toys." Right? And then some
Yeah.
people laugh because as soon as anybody over the age of 30 says toys, and everybody go, "Oh, bedroom toys?" No, no, no. No.
Wrong, Buzz and Woody.
When my wife and I were getting together, when we knew that, okay, we want to be together, I wasn't living here. I was living somewhere else. And the question was, are you going to move to me or am I going to move to you?
Mm.
And her answer was, well, my home-based business has been in operation for 10 years and I have a solid client base. I don't want to leave that. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm moving to you. You should know that I come with a modest toy collection. And she didn't even bat an eye. She was like, yeah, okay. I'm like, no, you should probably see it before you go and sign off on this. So
Yeah. Right.
I had her out to my house before I sold it. At that time in 2013, I don't think I had it, certainly didn't have as much as I do now. She saw it and she was more than okay with it. I think her first reaction was, "Well, this is freaking cool."
Nice.
And I'm like, "Yeah." So I knew I had it made when that was the reaction.
There you go. Adam's got a good
awesome.
point here.
There you go. Adam says, "I'd say first date, take her to a toy show, trial by fire."
Drop right in the nerd
Not a
bucket.
bad idea.
I saw some pretty miserable plus ones at the toy shows over the years, especially as a vendor, because you'd have typically, not always, typically guy girl. Guy is the collector, girl is the girlfriend, wife, whatever, not into it. And I saw some of the plus ones, some of the women were just like they couldn't roll their eyes loud enough. Like the
That's my kids every time we go to a comic book show.
And you know what it's like? You've been to shows. We've
yeah.
all been to shows.
Yep.
You know that you can't just walk the floor one circuit.
No.
The first circuit is just to identify who's got what.
Yeah. Then you got to go through a couple more times
Right.
to narrow it down to where you want to spend your money.
That's right. This guy's got the thing that I want, but so does this other guy. So now can I pit them against each other?
Yeah. Who's going to give me a better price?
Yeah. So I think toy show is a great
That is a good idea.
For
That's
a date.
a really good idea. I'm sorry if my cat was a little loud.
That's okay.
What did he bring you this time?
She's they're it's getting about dinner time for them.
Ah, that's right. So feed me.
Yeah.
Feed me. So many conversation starters at a toy show. Great first date.
Oh, exactly. You walk by a nostalgia booth, I'm like, oh, I watched that show. Oh, so did I. Did you know this? Did you watch that?
That's how my wife and I that's why some of the lines, like all of our Marvel Legends. It's not my collection. That's our collection. We
You guys have,
collected
like,
those.
narrowed it to the MCU.
Yeah, absolutely. And we did that together. Yep. All right, man. Once again, thank you so much for all of the toy photos. Always love seeing them. Love seeing how people display their stuff. And like I said, love the stories around all of them.
The one on the top left, that's from Appleseed. I told you.
Appleseed, that's right. Yeah.
That's definitely a movie y'all need to check out. It's a really cool. I mean, I don't know if y'all like anime or not, but
I like anime in certain dosages.
Unless it's Yu-Gi-Oh, then I'm all in.
No, thank you.
I was huge into Yu-Gi-Oh.
I did like the original Appleseed movie, though. I thought it was good.
Nice. All right, so next up here, we have a possibility, if you got money, to own a piece of Masters of the Universe history.
What kind of history?
The best kind. The artwork of Mark Taylor is coming up on auction on May 9th.
Really?
With some incredible pieces here. And Heritage Auctions is putting this on. We've linked to it in the show notes if you want to go look for it. But some of the original concept sketches for like He-Man, Battle Cat, Stratos, Tila are going up for auction. So far,
those are great.
There's 9 original pieces up there of concept art. And I mean, if you just go to the site just to check it out, they're so good. Gaz says Appleseed is great.
Appleseed is great, yeah.
Nice. But yeah, some of the ones that they have are like He-Man with his original horned helmet in the barbarian form, and is dated to April 6th, 1981.
When did the line drop that year, though?
I thought it was in 82 or 83.
It definitely was pre-G.I. Joe, so it would have had to have been... Oh, damn. Now I got to look it up. I can't look it up because I'm on the phone with Josh.
I can look at it. Give me a second.
Sure. What year did Masters of the Universe come out? Masters of the Universe toys. Oh, you got yours going?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, we'll use Andy's Google machine. What year did Masters of the Universe toys come out? 1981.
Oh, okay.
Yep, 81.
It says 81.
Fair enough. But some of these other sketches,
81, 82.
like the Battle Cat, it's dated 81 as well.
That's a very... I love looking at that drawing and knowing like how close to final that is.
Yeah. The Tila one, it is...
the Green Goddess?
The Green Goddess.
The Green Goddess, yeah.
Also dated 81. Stratos, or Birdman, as he was. And it does. It shows like the prototypes for the rocket pack and the feather necklace, right on the back.
Now known as Mini Comic Stratos.
Yes, but that's not the only ones. They've got 9 up, as they
Right,
say.
right.
Also a Castle Grayskull.
That's a good looking castle too. I do
Yeah.
like that look.
The Beast Man, or as he was calling it at that point, Tree Man, dated to April 2nd.
Tree Man.
Yeah,
Moss Man, anybody?
maybe. They've got a Skeletor, or D-Man, as he was listed then, with his original mummy face, dated to March 30th, 81.
Look at the Havoc staff. It's got like the
Like a
head is detachable on a chain.
Almost like a mace type deal.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. There's also a King of Sticks drawing from, it's a personal drawing of Mark's dating back to 71.
Okay.
So that one was in play long before.
Is that the one with the sword?
Yes.
So it kind of looks like one of the iterations of Skeletor, the Demo Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also a Merman one there.
Also very,
81.
very close to final.
And that one actually has a Pantone color label attached to it.
Oh, wow.
For the yellow of the figure, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But definitely head over to the website. I mean, very few of us are going to actually be able to purchase these.
Adam, I expect 3D prints of all of these.
There you go.
I have money. Some money, not much, but some.
But some.
But some.
Yeah. So,
I don't have any.
get in there, throw your hat in the ring, but they're anticipated to go for thousands upon thousands per drawing.
Oh,
really.
Absolutely.
Like this is
absolutely
original concept art, so
Maybe if I sell a kidney.
I don't think we can do that in this country.
I don't think we can.
No, I don't think we can sell body parts in Canada.
Oh, you can here. You can. Anything's for sale.
But that does bring us to our last one, and I know you want to announce it, but I didn't go hunting this week. The snow kept me in, and I've been home for like the last week.
No Dollarama this week?
No Dollarama tip, but
I'm floored.
I know, but you can still find the group online on Facebook if you want to go join that and check it out and even contribute to it.
Yeah, I've over the years, I mean, you're up to what?
893 people.
800 people in that group. And in the last couple of years, it's interesting to see what's popping up where.
It is.
But people are actively engaging in it. So it's not just you, although it's mostly you.
Mostly me, but it's neat to see like what's hitting shelves out in New Brunswick or in Vancouver.
Yeah, yeah.
And finding where and when it hits here as compared to there. So it's kind of.
That looks just like a Dollar Tree. Do you have Dollar Trees up there?
We do have Dollar Tree here as well.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have Dollar General.
No.
Oh, okay.
I wish we did
That
those.
has the same colors and everything as Dollar Tree does. I wonder if they're like a business.
Dollar Tree up here in Canada is also green, but it's green and white.
Yes.
Yeah, green and white.
Yeah.
I was out today. I did see some stuff. I saw McFarlane Batman Beyond Neo Gotham.
Really?
Yeah, and I did see the Batman Beyond Batmobile. Yeah.
Nice.
Unfortunately, not at Dollarama pricing.
Wait, what? You saw those and left?
No,
it
I
there?
did not. I did not. Yeah. All right. Big thanks to everybody who's discovered us in the last week or so. We've had a little bit of a surge in our subscriber base. So thank you if you're new to the channel. Thanks for hopefully you've discovered our content and enjoy it. Lots more live than there are videos, but that's still, there's always stuff in the works here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, if you're a toy fan, you can check out our Sunday night show, which for now is our Back in Black series, as we take a look back at Star Wars The Black Series, one wave at a time. This coming week, we are on the first wave
of Phase 3.
Phase 3. Phase 3, if you recall, is the red and black box packaging that we had for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be interesting. We're all back to The Force Awakens now.
Yep.
And then, of course, Andy and I will be back next week for the 94th edition of Random Fandom on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
As always, all the YouTube stuff, it's all there. Follow us on all our places. Wow, I'm getting worse at this the longer we do it.
I
Like,
definitely always recommend you fellas.
like and subscribe if you so feel to do so. It's free. It costs you nothing. Just hit that little like button.
If you want to throw some cash, there's always Patreon.
We do have a Patreon. We have a single tier patronage level that's very simple. If you enjoy what we do and you want to support the show, it helps offset the costs of our stuff like our streaming software.
Mm-hmm.
It also helps with gear upgrades like cameras and microphones and all those other cool things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That being said, I got nothing left.
I'm tapped out.
All right, my friend.
Stay warm out there, folks.
Yeah, absolutely stay warm. This has been an awesome week. Thanks for hanging out with us. Remember, whatever your thing is, fan on. And for Fandom Power, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
We'll see you on the next one.
And thank you to Josh.
Bye for now, everybody.
Thank you, gentlemen, as well. Y'all take care of yourselves.
Will do.